So, we have a new attack ad against Keir Starmer and the Labour Party. This is about the issue that exposed the connection between Starmer and Just Stop Oil activists and the party donors and all the political funders and everything else because of the big green lobby money. The Labour Party are loving it. They're coming up with all these policies in favour of the green agenda even more than the current Tory government. Now, this attack ad is actually quite interesting. It's about the man who's been funding both the Labour Party and Just Stop Oil.
Dale Vince coming on the programme later, the founder of Ecotricity, who is a big donor to the Labour Party, as you know. He's also a big donor to Just Stop Oil. Now, given them £1.5 million, I think I'm right in saying, their campaigners, using his money no doubt, have recently disrupted the Chelsea Flower Show, the rugby final, the snooker, and many events besides. Is that what the Labour Party wants to be associated with?
Yep. Their own donor confirmed.
When did you last talk to the Labour leader?
Actually, it was last week on the phone, and it'd be the second time.
And did he say, look, come on, Dale, we love having your money and your support, but giving all that cash to Just Stop Oil, that's not very helpful?
No, actually, he didn't.
Did you raise Just Stop Oil at all?
No.
Wow. Yep, the Labour Party are a party of protests. Same old Labour. Wow. So, it's not surprising, is it? It's the biggest issue that we've had over the last few decades is the power that trade unions have always had inside the Labour Party. The money that they give gives them the power to decide what happens inside the party in terms of the actual executive, the people who they appoint. But the Tory Party, we have a situation where the big corporations and the big corporate money that funds the Tory Party, they get easy access to the people at the top of the Tory Party. That's one issue, and that's just happened, unfortunately, across the board in politics. But with the Labour Party, until now, the trade unions have direct access to the actual executive boards and the committees and everything else, and the candidates, they decide what happens. But now we have also the green hippie money going around and making decisions. They don't have to have a meeting with Keir Starmer directly to tell him what to do, but it's a given because like a virus, this whole thing has been infecting the establishment, from the mainstream media to the corporations to the government and everything else. Everybody's gone green. Somehow, the pressure continues on them. Somehow, you have the eco-militant activists go out there and say, nobody is listening to us. The establishment are not listening to us. Well, that is directly a lie. We know that. But the reason they say that is because they want to continue the pressure on the establishment to make sure that they continue to listen to them. It's not because they're not listening to them, they already are. It's about the fact that they have to put the pressure, just like the same tactics that the mafia used in New York and New Jersey in the 20th century. You're going to have to keep putting pressure on that small shop if you want to get the protection money on a regular basis. You have to hold them to account. But right now, there is no way that the media are going to go out there, do an investigation into Keir Starmer or the Labour Party and saying, so how many of these people, big donors, are funding both the JSO, Just Stop Oil, and the Labour Party, for example? Why are there are now policies coming out of Keir Starmer's office that is exactly like what Just Stop Oil are demanding, including the blocking the future production of oil and gas in the North Sea. That is going to completely harm our society. It's going to make people freeze in the winter, and it's going to completely destroy the economy. The whole thing is full of propaganda. It's nothing to do with the environment. It's always about control. Now, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.